Okay, guys, not going anywhere today. So somebody said, "Can you show us your den?" Here we go. This is only I can only show you about a quarter of it. Just the rest is all in other places, and it's just too vast to get out. So there, yeah. Here are my frags. These are the frags. This is the stuff you would wear, on a night out, or if you're going somewhere posh or something like that. Those are the kind of things you would wear. There, I tend to just put a dust cover over them. Obviously, they're the brushes. We come down here. There's some of the razors. They're not great. There's some more splashes and so on going there. These tend to be the stuff I'll wear if I'm going to work, or I'm going around a supermarket with Angela, or I'm going visiting a family member or something. I'll put some of that, and they're relatively decent, long-lasting, smell nice. They're just some samples. We'll put that on there. They're just a more fragrance samples. They're the labels for all my cigars. This is the stuff I tend to wear if I'm not going anywhere. I get out of the shower. These are cheapies, 10, 15 quid a bottle, but smell nice and last relatively decent. So I'll just put them on when I get out of the shower. And those, then we come over here. That's the PAA mat. That's my cigars. You're looking there, 71 degrees, 72. Is it 72 degrees and 71%? It's one or the other. That tells you the percent is the humidity. 71's a little too much for me. What's the one underneath is sitting at 66. I don't know why that one sits lower. But about 65, I think I'm going to get dry hydration packs, guys. Then the watches, all the soaps and other splashes and everything I use are in there. And then I've got about this much again in Samantha's room and this much again behind me. But my wife's washing and some other stuff is out there, so I can't show you that. So just a little introduction into the Saturday shave. What I tend to do with this is I'll leave that. I'll put that on there. And then when I've sorted the shave out in the week as it comes to me and I pick things out, I tend to put them on here. And then on Friday or Saturday, do the thumbnail. And then take that into the bathroom and sit them on that before the shave. But enough of this waffleization. I'll see you in the den. Hi guys, we've got an edit. Woo woo woo! We've got an edit for you today because I'm using a badger brush. Here it is, check it out. Oh, Mr. Bond, look at that. And the old Blofeld manoeuvre on there. That is the Frank shaving 26mm, I think. We'll get that in the official John Shave Super Soaker. And then I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. Not coffee. We're on tea today, and there's a very good reason for it. And then I will see you back in the den. See you in a minute. And we're back, just like that. If you're in the UK, you'll know who that is a reference to. Okay, right, come on. We're back. Let's have a run through. The brush is soaking. The razor, here we go. The Merica, USA flag. And the United Kingdom flag. There you go, we'll put that in there. Thank you very much to the guys. What's they called that make it now? But anyway, those, oh my word, guys, yeah. And what we're going to put in that, I'm going to put a blade, look, we're going to put a treat in it. I left that on there so there could be no doubt as to where Johnny got it from. You see that? Pasteur's Pharmacy, $1.99. Actually went right in Pasteur's Pharmacy. I've got a lot of new subscribers. If you don't know, guys, I'm no braggart, but I have been to Pasteur's and can't get these blades. There you go, open. Oh my word! Right, come on. Hey, have you all noticed that it's gone up early? Woohoo! There you go. Look at it. What is it? Treet silver. From memory, they're Indian. I don't remember. Carbon steel blade. I don't remember using these before. I might have done. Wow. Might have just clipped the end of my finger. Wow. And that was sharp. You see it? Treet silver. We'll put that in here. And we'll get Yates Precision Engineering. It is. Oh, guys. There you go. Do you know, I'll tell you, I've had a day off work today and I've done nothing, right? Nothing. And then about 2 o'clock this afternoon, I was more tired than I'd been if I'd gone in work. What's going on there? There you go. We'll put that in there. We'll get that in there. We'll have a sup of tea. There you go. Oh, that's wonderful. What are we on today? What are we on? Galaxy chocolate. They're a different chocolate to McVitie's, but you get Galaxy chocolate on digestive biscuits. So these aren't McVitie's digestives, are they? No, it just says there, look. What's it say on the back? Galaxy digestive. There it is. No. It's not McVitie's. But my word, guys, it's good. Cheers, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Okay, crack on. We've got that soaking. I'm seeing the blade. Star of the show, given to me by Mr. Wolf. Thank you very much, Mr. Wolf. There you go. Cubans. Cognac and Cubans. Now this to me, the scent is very faint. I never said the faint is very scent then. The scent is very faint. I'm getting ever such a mild hint of booziness and cedarwood. I don't pick up the tobacco at all. It's very, very nice. Thank you. And you've seen the matching balm. And then we've got this French aftershave. Available in the UK for about £3 a bottle. A lovely cedarwood and vanilla scent to that. Dirt cheap. It's okay, guys. It's not bad. You know, you get out the shower, splash it all over. There you go. That's it. Let's crack on and get this shave done. Oh, right. How have you all been? I put some of that in there and put a bit of water on it. Let's go. Oh, right. Look at that. Just this is how I do it. How much you judge, it's up to you. But I think once you, ever so gently, once gravity stops the water from falling, right? Look, see now, we're done, aren't we? Yeah, the odd drip. Once gravity stops the water from falling, for me, you're pretty much done. That's how I know. And look at this, guys. Absolute seconds. Yeah, a well-soaked, well-hydrated brush is key if you're going to use a badger. Got that little pearl of knowledge from my friend, an all-powerful sage over there in the US of A, Bradley. Thank you very much, Bradley. Hope you and Neil are doing very well. Oh, but here you go. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of badgers. I just couldn't do it at all. Look at that. Look. And then Bradley just said to me, John, soak it for about 10 minutes. And a few other little bits of advice. And that's what I did, and it absolutely turned me on. It was like a switch flicked, and now I'm just Bertie the Badger, the whole hog. So we'll put that there. Look, I need a plug. I need a plug. Or stopper. If you're on the other side of the pond. Here we go. Look at this, guys. Look. We weren't going out for very long, were we? Scent strength, I would put about 3. But look, you can't argue with this quality, can you? And this brush from Frank Shaving is absolutely wonderful. This was gifted to me from Frank. Thank you very much, Frank. Absolutely wonderful. There you go. So that's it. I've been off work. I booked a bit of time off work. Just because we've been busy, really. and I wanted a rest. And it's almost as if my body is responding to the fact that it's figured out I'm not in work. And it's just like, because I firmly believe in the power of the subconscious. And I think, like, when you go to bed at night, your body never truly 100% relaxes. It goes into kind of like standby mode. But you instinctively know you've got to get up for work the next morning, so you never truly rest. So what happens is, when you get a day off or a couple of days off, and you don't, that barrier has been removed, it's almost like your body says to itself, "Oh, we're getting rest, right? Switch everything off, switch it all off." And then that's when the tiredness comes. That's the only way I can describe it, because every time I've ever had a day off or a week off, the first couple of days, I am always way more tired than if I'd been in work, no matter how busy we get. So I just think it's a coping mechanism. You never truly shut down until you're off and your body figures out you're off work, and then it shuts down. That's my philosophy anyway. Have you used what's in today's share? I'm sure there was something I wanted to talk to you about, but I can't remember. No. I've had a few comments on the shorts. People are enjoying the shorts. What it is, I've been asked so many times for den tours and so on. And it's just so vast, guys. I just physically haven't got the time to get it all out, and it would take hours, and it would take days, actually. So, I'm doing a Johnny Cash. And there'll be certain things I won't show you, but for the most part, if I can, I'm just going to show you one piece. One piece. I can't say it without thinking of that song. Remember the Johnny Cash song, when he worked at the Cadillac factory? And he stole a car over like 30 years. And he says, "I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll notice me when I drive through your town." Yeah. So I'm going to show you my shave then. I'm going to show you one piece at a time. Oh. Well, that's it. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad to be alive? Oh my God. Also, you can come in here and watch some madman spewing name drivel about shaving and Johnny Cash. Oh, here we go. But that's it. Let me know what your shave of the day is and your slurp of the day. This is Saturday, it's Friday, as I'm filming it. So my slurp of the day will be Jam Shed, and I've got a little accessory, guys. I've got a little accessory. I've been drinking a lot of French, decent French wines. Well, not a lot, but, you know, a lot for me. And the corks are a pain to put, so I've got an authentic stoppage. You know, what's it called, that Scottish soap company? Oh. And they've got the stag's head as their logo. I've got one of those stag's head as a stopper for the wine. So I might put it up on Insta and show you all. So that's my slurp of the day. Right, come on, we've got to talk about shaving video, John. Let's talk about shaving. That's these blades. This particular one. It's sharp, but it isn't smooth. So maybe with a second use it might improve. But yeah. Oh. That guy never took me up on my challenge for the gym. Oh. I've lost £1 every week since Christmas, guys. £1, only £1, but you know, all adds up, doesn't it? You know, by the time I get to 70, I'll be proper thin. But I've lost £1 apart from last week. I stalled. And I'm dreading weighing myself tomorrow. But like Bradley says, if you fall off the horse, get up and get back on. I don't think Bradley's ever actually said that to me. But I would imagine if I was in Bradley's company and the occasion arose, he'd say, John, like John Wick, John, get on your horse. Bradley sat at home now in Texas going, Nate, I don't talk like that. Oh, right, come on, ladder mittens. Woof, look at that. What a guy, what a tip, what a legend. Gonna me that tip, look. And thank you, Mr. Wolf. I've been the recipient of some wonderful generosity from the wet shaving community. Yeah, really, really have. So thank you, guys. Thank you, one and all. There you go. We'll get the usual suspects. So, I may not be my usual Saturday morning chipper self. That's because the past couple of months I've been filming the Saturday shit on a Saturday morning. And I usually get up and I'm fresh and awake and I've just had breakfast and I drink the shower. But not today. It's about 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon and I never got out my PJs. I'm still wearing my PJ bottoms now. I just lay on the chair. Angela said to me, don't think you're staying there all day doing nothing. And I just stayed there all day doing nothing. Oh my word. So she's going to go absolutely ballistic when she gets in from work. So I got up now and ran around looking for stuff to do. So the blood was pumping and I thought, right, come on, let's get this shave filmed. So wash the dishes and wipe some stuff down in the kitchen. And I thought that deserves a treat. So I have a biscuit and a cup of tea. And we'll film a shave. Okay. Here we go. Look, what do you think? We did okay, didn't we? We did okay. Let's put some of this on. Check it out. By ES aftershave. By BI, a little hyphen thing, and then ES. Google it. This cost me about £3, guys. It really was. And do you know what? It's worth that just for the glass bottle. That is a big, chunky, monkey, hefty sucker of a glass bottle. So you get that, you put your Osage rub in it, or your Clubman Penards or something. Lovely glass bottle. And I've got a video showing you how to do it. There you go. I'll put that on there. And it's actually, it's not bad, you know. It's not bad at all. It smells like cheap hair lacquer, but it's quite skin foody. It absorbs quite well. And you get a bottle with it done. There you go, Cubans and Cabanos. I'll be having a Cuban tomorrow. I'm having a Davidoff tomorrow. Oh yes. When I say tomorrow, as you watch this, you'll all be sat watching this. I'll be out there with a big woof Davidoff. Oh, there you go. That's us, guys. That's us. That's early to bed, early to rise, early to shave. Get something done before your wife comes home. Shave, look, we did okay, didn't we? We did okay, guys. That blade did okay. It feels a little tender. It does. It feels a little like it scraped a little bit. It wasn't the smoothest of shaves, but we got a shave out of it, didn't we? There you go. Look after yourselves, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. And remember, be the change you want to see in the world. And every time somebody does something that really hacks you off, just take 2 seconds to say, do you know, if this was the other way around, how would I want them to treat me? And then there's your answer, isn't it? We're changing the world one shave at a time. Look after yourselves, and I will see you on Wednesday for a let's hope the postman gets a Wriggle on shave. Bye.